back. We are back. And yes, it's a couple of days late, but I was really sore from the last workout. I think the quick turnaround affected it, but also the full reps before moving on was a big change. I know breaking it up into 2 rounds doesn't seem like it should be that big of a change to do it all in one, but it was a big shift. Just the amount of reps and the amount of capacity the muscles had to endure was a big change, and I was really sore. So I'm just going to stretch the rest of this over the course of the next, it is the 25th, so over the course of the next 6 days, I'm going to do this so that I can jump right into the Man of Steel workout. I am happy to say that I finished that workout, and I am super excited to get it started. I broke down, I broke down what Henry Cavill did, made it my own type of workout. I think that's the thing about fitness is a lot of people will come to YouTube or they will come to Instagram or follow the people that they admire and they trust, right? You trust them because they look the way they do and this is what they say they did, and you're going to trust that. And you take that and you just do it. And you find that it's extremely hard, though your body is not truly prepared for it. It's painful, it hurts. And so you realize that, hey, I can't keep this up, and then you kind of fall off the track because you're like, if I couldn't do what they did to look what they look like and feel how they feel, then I'm never going to be able to do what I want to do that. And that is completely false. You can learn a lot, even from this workout, you can learn a lot about yourself. And it's taking what I give you and what I'm sharing with you and making it your own. If 300 reps is too much, and that's 300 reps between 6 exercises. If that's too much, do 200, do 100. You can make it your own. Take it, make it your own so that it works for you. You have to make fitness fit you as an individual and not make yourself try to fit the fitness that you're trying to do. And I think that's where a lot of people make mistakes. So I jumped right in. I was sore. I'm going to make it my own for this workout. So I took a couple of days off and now I'm back. The Man of Steel workout, I took it, I looked at it, I observed it. I like what he did, but there's things that I like to do that I threw in there and switch things around and different exercises. I'm not the type of person to do the same thing consistently over and over. I like variations. I like different sets of reps. I like to change it up each week. So that's what I did. So the Man of Steel workout coming to you February 1st will be very, very different from what Henry Cavill did in its own regard, but to my liking. So I'm excited about that. So I'm going to stretch this out over the course of the next 6 days so that I can jump right into that, hopefully with a day or two rest, jump right into it and never miss a beat. So here we are, day 13 this is 14, day 14. See, I'm losing track of days. Day 14 with the second full workout of the 300. So it's going to be 25 pull-ups, 50 split squats. We're going to do 25 each leg back to back. 50 plank jacks, 50 crossbody mountain climbers each leg, 50 cobra push-ups, and 25 more pull-ups. Now, as I learned from the last exercise, triceps are my biggest adversary for this workout. This one is really going to push the triceps because I will be in the push-up position for 4 of the exercises. 4 of the exercises, I'm in the push-up position. So it's really going to tax the triceps, so I have to be methodical about how I approach that. So I will be taking a little bit more rest than I probably did the other day, but it's all a mind game. It's all a calculated risk. So I'm going to take calculated risk, more rest. Hopefully that will push me to finish faster. So I will be doing starting off with the bike, 1 mile on the bike, get the body warmed up, and then I'm jumping straight into this workout. I'm going ahead and kicking its butt. All right, I'm ready to get started. So let's go ahead and go. day 14. It was rough, but calculated risk, saving the triceps, really helped push through this workout. What affected me most was the shoulders, the stabilization in the push-up plank position for so long. Now that's 4 exercises, that's 200 reps of shoulder stability in the push-up plank position. So shoulders are fatigued, triceps are fatigued, but not completely wiped out as they were the other day. So the calculated risk helped me perform at a much more efficient rate. Still push myself, still push the muscles, but this workout was more efficient, I feel, than last time. Quite a bit more rest in between, but that was calculated to make sure that all my reps were good and I efficiently did the workout and no one exercise suffered. So that was the reason for that, and I feel good. Now, I know I will be sore. I can already feel it setting in. So I'll probably take off tomorrow, come back the next day, and then finish it up probably on the 30th, right before February 1st, so that I can get a day rest in between before I start. And if you follow the Man of Steel. One thing I want to touch on before I let you go is this is probably the most consistent I've been starting in November. November, December are probably my toughest months. Suffer from depression, and so the weather change kind of causes that. I can't remember what it's called. Seasonal depression. It gets dark more earlier. It's not as sunny. Really kind of messes with my overall depression. So I have to fight through those months, get in when I can, and then bounce back in January. And it's been a good bounce back. And I want you to understand that consistency is going to build the best results for you. It's already starting to show myself. I'm already starting to show myself just being more consistent. But it also sets up the discipline to be consistent in every aspect of your life. The more consistent I am here, the more consistent I am with food. The more consistent I am with food, the more consistent I am with sleep. The more sleep I get, the more productive I get. The more productive I get, the better I can improve my business, improve my clients, and so on and so forth. So once again, you're gonna hear this a lot from me because this is my mantra for the year. Pour into yourself and let it overflow into everything else. So consistency is what builds that. Discipline is what builds that. So as you go into your fitness journey, we're almost done in January. If you didn't start out the way that you wanted to, celebrate what you did do. If you watched what you ate more, if you got more active in the gym, that's great. But as we flow into February, let's start to build more consistency, okay? This is 4 days a week. Next month, Man of Steel is 5 days a week. So that's really gonna challenge my discipline and also challenge my ability to stay consistent. So I like the challenges that life kind of provides. And the one thing that you can do to yourself on a consistent basis is challenge yourself to be more healthy, challenge yourself to exercise, because the more that you challenge yourself, the less that life can challenge you and present opportunities to failure. You challenge yourself and you can overcome your mind, win the war in your mind, then life doesn't have a chance of keeping you down. So it starts with you, your wife, your husband, your kids, your family, your friends, your job, all rely on you to be at your best. And there's something that I've kind of spoke about here lately. I'm not going to take up too much of your time, but we feel like we're giving 100%, right? Right now, I say at my capacity that I'm at, I'm probably, I get 80% of what I could be. There's still things I have to work on. There's still things that I have to improve on for me to be at the 100% of my own ability. So when I say I'm giving all of myself, I'm giving 100% of the 80% that I currently have. There's another 20+% out there that I'm striving to reach, but I can only give 100% of my 80%. So if I'm not giving myself 100% of my 80%, how can you give anybody else a portion of that 80% that you have? So you have to pour into yourself. You have to put 100% of wherever you're at, put 100% into it. It was going to grow by the day. But if you can't give yourself 100% of wherever you're at, then you're not giving the rest of your life 100%, no matter what you think. You can trick yourself into thinking that, but there's so much more you could give if you just gave more to yourself. With that, I'm going to get off my soapbox and I'm going to let you go. Great day 14. Really, really proud of myself. And if you're doing this with me, be proud of yourself for going through this. It's not easy. It's tough, but that's the way I designed it so that I can overcome life's obstacles by putting myself through the toughest challenges that I know I can put myself through. All right. Great day 14. I will see you back here for day 15.